Congratulations on a season 2.
Thank you.
No one has seen season 1, and you have a season 2. That's gotta be kind of cool as an actor to know it is coming.
It removes some of the neurosis that normally kind of attaches itself to being an actor in a TV show. Yeah, I mean, you can relax and you can just get on with what you're doing rather than going, oh, how am I going to survive? What am I going to do next year? You know, it does help. Yeah.
One of the cool things about this show, before we even see the show, is the opening title sequence, which has music from Bear McCreary, who does the Walking Dead theme, and it just an incredible. Like, what did you think when you saw that?
Well, it was interesting because I actually saw most of the episodes. I saw them before I saw the credits. Mm-hmm. They had like these temp credits on, and then I saw the credit. I loved the show anyway. As I was watching it, just as an audience member, I was like going, "This is a great show." And then I saw the credits, and I just went, "That is just so cool. It's so understated, but yet." Totally encapsulates the themes of the series.
Is it bagpipes and stomping, I think?
Well, he's actually got a hurdy-gurdy.
Oh.
A hurdy-gurdy.
I have heard of this before, but I don't actually know what that
Hurdy-gurdy is something that you wind, that's all I know, and it kind of makes, it's sort of like a mixture between an organ and a, I don't know, harmonic, I don't know, it's something, anyway, it makes a cool noise.
You have probably, from right off the bat, the most incredible character on this show. He's so layered. He's a hero, but he's conflicted, and he's in a really weird point in his career.
Yeah.
What could you tell us about Captain Flint?
Well, Captain Flint is a very enigmatic character. He's the captain of a pirate ship in New Providence Island, where there's a whole bunch of pirates, and he is the prime, historically he's been the prime earner out of all of the pirates. But at the beginning of the series, we see him, he's slightly on the ropes. He's going after this big prize, which none of his crew know about, which is this treasure galleon, a massive Spanish treasure galleon, which is heading back from South America to Spain. And he knows that it's coming, and he's trying to track it down to what coordinates it's going to be at a certain moment. So it's like a kind of jigsaw puzzle that he's figuring out. But this is unbeknownst to his crew, so they're all going, well, why aren't we going after bigger prizes? Why aren't we earning more money? And they're getting very discontent. Now, in those days, on pirate vessels, you voted your captain on and off. These guys had all worked on naval ships, merchant ships. They'd all been treated really badly. And when they got a bit of freedom, they were like, well, we want to run our own show here. So they voted their captain on and off, and they're about to vote me off. So I'm fighting for survival.
Will you do, what lengths will you go to?
Any lengths. I mean...
Is it because of the prize, or does he just crave power so much?
No, it's sort of, I mean, this is revealed throughout the series. He's a complex character. I mean, what's so great about TV nowadays is you can tell these incredibly complex stories. It doesn't have the sort of, you know, simplicity of film where you got your good guy, you got your bad guy, you got your romantic interest. You know, this is something where you can deal in human complexity. You can go, he's good, but he's also bad, and he's got these character flaws, and they've all got their motives that change all the time, and these characters challenge an audience, especially Flint. I think they want to like him. But then he does terrible things, and they're like going, I don't know whether I can like you anymore, but why are you doing these things? And I want to know. And that's good storytelling, I think.
You have a right-hand man on the show. Tell us a little bit about him. He's like kind of the guy you go to for political maneuvers and behind-the-scenes things.
Yeah, he's my fixer. I mean, that's what's cool about the show, I think. Exactly. I mean, what I like about this show is that it has relevance today. I mean, you feel that the more you watch it, the more you kind of go, oh yeah, that's kind of like the world that I live in, just a different time, and they're wearing different outfits. Gates is my quartermaster. He's the guy who basically is the crew's spokesman. He's supposed to be looking after the crew. But we have this, you know, we're friends, and he likes me, and so I can twist him around a bit. I can kind of go, look, can you just get them to do this for me? And historically, that's been the case. He's done a lot of things for me, which he really shouldn't have. He's like the union guy. He's the guy who's like looking after their interests, should be. but I manipulate him to get what I want, and I manipulate the crew. But this starts stacking up as the series goes on. It starts stacking up, and I really test that relationship to the point of, breaking point. So, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about Billy, who's kind of an adorable character,
yeah.
but also he's the muscle. He's a giant, by the way.
He's massive.
Huge.
Tom Hopper, who plays him, is just... I remember when I got the part, and he'd already been cast, and I remember going, oh, it's this guy, Tom Hopper, I'm going to look him up. I was like, IMDb'd him, and these photos of this kind of brute came up. I was like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be the frightening guy on this show, so what am I going to have to do to make myself more frightening than this? I mean, he's huge. But no, he plays Billy Bones, who ends up in Treasure Island. All of these characters, by the way, like Flint, Silver, and Billy Bones, are all in Treasure Island. And in Treasure Island, Billy Bones at the beginning is this embittered alcoholic wash-up of a pirate who ends, so he's kind of this tragic figure. But yet in our series, he starts off as this wide-eyed, innocent kind of, wanting to do the right thing, and is, and he's caught between Flint and Gates, and starts his journey to alcoholism.